Hello everyone, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. So, from where we left off last time, where did we start off last time? Well, I don't know, but last time we came to our lovely homestead here, which is a bit overgrown, but we've discovered some past things, and a mystery is afoot. Sherlock's mother wasn't really ill, but something was wrong. And so we went to visit our neighbour who lived over here. Give me a second. Where that balloon is. Only to find his mangled corpse as an elephant squashed him. But now we're on the mystery hunt of the elephant and what really happened on this fateful day. Around this corner where there's dead body. See, he's right here. He really looks bad. After that, we went in there and spoke to the daughter and found out some clues. And it turns out this guy really loved this elephant. Huh, look at that. So, what are we doing now, you ask? Well, hello, sir.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
I mean, it could be worse. Wait, why is there a... Oh, it's a doll. I thought there was a child statue. I was like, what the heck? So... let's check our clues, shall we, and see what we can come to conclusion of. The partnership ended. Oh. Ah, a clue that I didn't actually notice last time. There was Theodore Gildren, who was removed. He removed Arthur Swift from their plan for the land in Old City. Interesting. So we need to find this Arthur. Photo of Imogen. Photo of Imogen, the young man on the back of the frame is a note. This victory is for you, and you only. Ah, right. She mentioned something about this pool at the Yacht Club. So we have the Yacht Club to go to. Let's go to the map and just note that down. How do I add it as a blob here? Play smoking. Oops. I'm still learning the buttons, I apologize. There we go. So if we put this here, and then we go back to our casebook. A vial with perfume. It was Korean animal origin. We don't know who gave that. Ivory Bath construction plan. Construction plan for the Ivory Baths. The name A. Swift was listed here. Arthur Swift is the name of Mr. Gildren's business partner. They worked together on a project in Old City. Bazookaology Trilogy. Okay. Animal suspect. Elephant's life, huh? John reminded me of a newspaper article from my childhood. It was the first time I'd seen these beautiful creatures. Yes. Elephants are very beautiful creatures. But they would terrify me if I was literally out there. So we need to find this Arthur. So which of these clues would help me to find Arthur? None of them really are a hint to this Arthur guy. So let's just go to the Yacht Club. So I'll see you guys there. Yeah, because it's going to take a while. Okay guys, we have found the Yacht Club. Now we just have to find this Paul guy. And how do I do that? Oh, look at those boats. Those are some pretty boats. I mean, I like boats, but I am terrified of ocean. Especially the deep ocean. The deep ocean is very scary. Ooh, what happened there? Am I at the Yacht Club? I am. It's just so. Oh, there's actually a building. Neat. Let's go in the building. So you might be in there. At least I hope I can go in the building. Oh, no women allowed. Wow. No smoking workshop. I suppose. Clean up after yourself. Obviously. I only tried shoes at the club. I mean, you guys are sailors. Don't touch any yacht that you don't own. Violators will be subject to severe fine. I will touch every boat I please, sir. How do I get in this place? I would have assumed that these are the doors. Apparently I cannot get in. Okay. Maybe I need to ask around. Elephant, Chaos, Imogen, Ivory Bath, File Perfume. Let's go.
Do you know anything about this? That's a question I can answer.
Ah, it seems they do know. Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since the morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. Oh wait, thank you, sir. Thank you. South of the Yacht Club, so over here. Ah, I see. A shack. It all makes sense now. Can I go in? I can. I found him, guys. I am a genius. I am a detective. I am really good at what I do. Could that text go away? There you go. Oh, wow. Interesting. Things seem to be going quite... Oh, this music, man. It's amazing. John, what are you doing up there? John? Oh, John. Okay, so I guess we're looking around for our Mr. Paul. Is he in here?
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Oh my. Let's go have a look.
Where would a champion hide a key?
Ah, looks like we're on a case and we need to hunt for the missing sailor. Uh-oh. What? Oh, it's John! John. Oh, John. Oh, John. Ooh, hello. The whirlpool. Aha, there we go.
The champion's whirlpool. Paul's bread and butter.
Interesting. It would seem that someone's been looking after his visit. Ah, Whirlpool is the current champion, huh? Ooh, hello. Listen here. Ooh.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Hello, John.
Become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
All the loot. All that booty. Oh, hello. There's a book.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone,
That seems
including
interesting.
champions.
What if these are real
Who
books?
knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
A workshop, Whirlpool. Okay. Okay. I forgot about that feature. Full of nails. Whirlpool. Slightly crooked, recently moved. Ah. Wait. There's blood on here.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
But there's blood on it. Did you not notice it? Okay, let's have a look at these
Bloodied
bandages.
bandages.
What was that sound? Ah, clues. Your gormless guile, wet foot. You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends here today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gildren.
Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Interesting. Tournament race.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
Oh, interesting.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
You do not... well, I was looking at that, but it went.
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another. To earn big, you have to spend big.
Exactly. I mean, boats are probably very expensive things back then. I mean, they are now, but even more so. What's over here? What's these?
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
Interesting. Oh, some books.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
And I guess these darts. They look like darts.
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
Interesting. He has hunting darts. Hello, John.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Well, let's check the Mind Palace, shall we? Theodore, Fret and Paul. But it does not work there. Could it be that it was Paul who banged his head? No. We don't have enough clues. Interesting. Wait, I need to see what that note said. You do not get back to our deal. You do not need to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh leads for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race. Interesting. It seems that our dear Paul seems to have some issues. Yeah, I think we found everything we need in here, guys, so let's just pop out of here, shall we? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think we need to go back. We need to ask about this, this guy. This Tom's guy? Let's ask these guys if they know anything about this. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Why, thank you. Okay, so let's... I do remember we was meant to go and check the archives, so I feel if we go back there, we might get some more clues. But I'm surprised there's no gentleman by the name of Paul around. Oh, that's the thing. So I will talk to you guys once I get to the police station. Hello.
He's even been putting up posters, poor man. Losing it may be the death of him.
Missing item posters. Well, that's the location. Don't care about that. Rob last year. Violin stolen. Music teacher. So there's a music teacher in Central. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. A musician in distress. A local music teacher has been putting up posters in Central Scaladoria, blah, 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 around St. Clement's Cathedral, appealing for information about his stolen violin. Interesting. Is John up there being his Johnny self? If I turn around, then come back round. Oh, okay. Okay, so choose events, crime. Hi, it's me again. So, this whole thing I'm doing right now in the police archives is wrong. I'm at the wrong place for what I need to discover. Basically, there are 3 places you can go for archive research. There is the sort of journalist place or the newspaper company, as well as the town hall. So, me doing this whole section actually irritated John a lot. And I believe that there is a friendship meter that we can't see for John, as I realized that I could eventually provoke him to hate me. So yeah, that's a thing. I give up. Oh my goodness, John is complaining about me a lot. Oh goodness. Okay, so we have found the Cordona Chronicle. Since it said newspaper article archive, maybe this place is probably the best place to go, since, you know, it's a newspaper place. They should have history on this. Ooh, wow, look at all this. Fancy. Why, hello, madam.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or Nosebaggerspun's local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
Sneaky
I'm watching
lady.
you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Right, so where's a John? Is there a John around? I like to look for the John in the room. Oh, wrong way. Right, I'm going to go look for these archives about an elephant. Ah, there you are.
I'll be right here.
You sound so bored, John. Okay, so... So we are looking for 10 years ago. Current year is 80, so between those times, people, there is a the front page, and district is, I cannot remember the district, by a science journalist, so that would probably be a journalist. Boom. Hey, I'm amazing. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Lane Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellows. The elephant, said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehistoric trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them. Interesting.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
Oh yeah. Hey, I did John's challenge. Was that it? The Lord of All Beasts. Interesting. So, what is this other one then? Is there a date on this thing? Well, let's see if there's anything on this. So, I don't know if this is a celebrity. It could be. So basically, elephants are really, like I said, they are very emotionally tied to people when they bond. So why would the elephant kill this guy if this guy loved the elephant so much? Unless it was murder. Dun dun dun. Alright, so the only other thing I can do now is go back to that house and talk to our lady over here. Let's pop up here and have, oh, not that side, the other side, and have some words with her about her father threatening. Hey John, how you doing? Stop playing with a bird. Hello, my lady. I have some evidence I must ask you about. Firstly, do you know anything about this
Are you
note?
aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
Do you know anything about
Have
this
you
threat?
seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me.
Okay, interesting. You not get back to our deal. Imogen was shocked to see how far her father's threats could go. Interesting. Interesting.
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Interesting, interesting. So maybe it was Paul who killed your father so he could be with you. I mean, he has hunting darts, which could have been shot at the elephant to trigger the elephant's outburst. It all connects, my dear. It all connects. Wow. Hello, lady.
Lost, sir?
Yes.
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula
yeah.
Oni, the Chief Archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
Oh, she has a thing for you, Shelley. John! Hey boy! If I was a John, where would I be? Well, anyway, archives. This way? Chief Archivist. Thomas Norway. Would it be in here? Nope, cannot go that way. Let's try the other side. Deputy. Aha! Archives. Right then. Wow. What a pretty game this is. Oh, hello, John. Where did you come from?
I'll be right here.
Yes, of course you will. Right, subject. We want to have a look at that. So we're looking for Old City, legal documentation. Well, there's no date on here, so I can't really go with that. Businesses and registry. So legal documents. Aha! Wow, that actually worked. Amazing. Notice of registration. By authority of the government of Cordona, this deed registers the creation of Gilder and Swift Limited. On this, the 21st day of June, 1877, Theodore Gildren is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise, and shall provide finances and the land known as the Roman outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as archaeologist. The primary purpose of this enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnaud Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. The sole proprietor, undersigned, hereby agree to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner, undersigned, hereby waivers all findings rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for all the exclusive rights to publication of academic findings thereof. Signed, Mr. Theodore Gilden and Mr. Arthur Swift. Whew. Okay.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Why, thank you, John. Are you happy with me? I hope so. I hope I did well for you, John. Okay, so now we have a location. Okay, so we are looking for... Where is it again? Roman outskirts, blah blah blah. Intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnold Street. Bazaar Road, Arnold Street. Old Town. Bazaar Street, Bazaar Street. There's Bazaar Road, so now we need Oswald. There's... Aha! Here we are. So I was very, very close.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest
Ooh.
way possible, Miss Oni.
Was that him trying to flirt? We'll probably find out, maybe. So essentially it's this.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for...
Learn how to find the recruiter. Okay. Very tired. Nah. Old City Marketplace, that's location. Owes me money, doesn't matter. Bought new shirt. No. Pro-British. Deep digging. Changes job. Next guy! Okay. Okay.
From day to night.
Okay, so we're looking for a person now all of a sudden. No, no, next guy. Nope, nope. Pro-British, very tired, Old City Market. Okay, there we go. I've heard that in order to enter the dig site I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the Old City Market in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for worker types with pro-British attitudes. Okay, let's see what John says, because I like to... Sherry and I make a good sleuthing team. Eavesdrops, I sit around waiting for him to finish. Never fails. You are just delightful. Okay, so we need to go to... a man named Arden on the west end of the district, huh? Okay, so the west end of the district is over here, near the bazaar. So let's go to the bazaar and ask around for this Arden guy. We need to appear as British as possible. But it says it wants me to disguise, so which of these is British? Is there a... So it didn't want me to dress British, it wanted me to dress as a worker who was pro-British, meaning someone who didn't care about the English or British people. I was tired by this point. It was like a 2-hour recording because there was a lot of investigating.
Be careful with what you've taken. Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Come, come.
I have a floppy hat now.
Style.
I don't need that. I just need to ask this stuff.
Do you know anything about this?
No, it's the first time I've heard it.
Alright, so we need to find the right person to help us. Affable. Oh, wait. You have a scar on your neck.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I'm not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangy. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to do that.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh.
Oh, I love this.
Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I'll stick the
I'll
anthem.
sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Why, thank you, sir. Okay, I like the disguise. That's fun. Fine.
Stop loitering and get inside.
Wow, rude much. Okay, here we are, guys. We are finally in the archaeological digging site, which is where the partner of whatever his name is that died is here. Interesting.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Okie dokie. Wow, this is cool. Oh, this looks like the guy.
Don't touch anything here. Get back to work. Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
I don't know if I should ask this guy, because he might kick me out.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
Archaeological treasure.
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything. Always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
Observe. Oh, glasses, huh? Inconvenient, but continues to wear. Oh. A meticulous, a thick notebook. Oh, hello. No ring. Interesting. Aha, that's on the knee. Dirty clothes, indifferent or poor. Let's see, is there anything else on you, sir? Oh, hello, that's right here. What's this? Fresh and unattended. He uses all, okay, well, let's see. Elbow bruises, fresh and unattended, meticulous, indifferent or poor, unmarried, inconvenient, clothes to wear. Well, he's not money grubbing. This guy literally seems to be just a guy who loves things. I think it's that one. Knowledge seeker. It makes sense. This guy has all the aspects of someone who likes to roll around in the dirt, you know?
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
Interesting. Okay, John, how's that fire, dude? Huh?
Ah, let me warm my bones here.
Okay, so I don't suppose I could now have a peek at this.
Not while he can see me.
Oh, of course not. Well, let's see. We got a mind palace thing now. Arf has fresh bruises on his elbow. Could that be connected to the shed? Interesting. It is possible. He could have been that guy. A gilded case, huh? Investigating the ruins. So he wants me to find him something, and we got into the dig site. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? Let's go be the Sherlock Holmes who can find fancy things. Wow. Oh, I love archaeological things. It's cool. So cool. Oh wait, let me let's just get this bad boy set up to the right case. There we go. There we go.
Swift lost his temper when he looked. Quite daunting to see how deep the dig is.
Daunting?
Swift lost his temper when he learned.
Which statue was damaged? Stash of old newspapers. I don't think that's useful. Broken pickaxe. Tilted pedestal. Oh, yeah, that's helpful. Pay rise. Hardworking digger. Kicked statue. Lion helmet. Forgotten instructions. Closest. No! No, it was closest to the beach. Oh man, I almost had it. I thought it was 3.
Swift lost.
That was impressive though. Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty impressive. Nah. Nah. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Do slowly. Closer to the beach. Terrorized none. Hardworking. Kicked the statue. Forgotten instrument. Lion helmet. Broken pickaxe. Ooh. Tilted pedestal. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why I keep going for that broken one. Workers at the dig site found a statue of a lion helmet head. It originally lay on a pedestal closer to the beach, but someone kicked it over at the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted. Interesting. And what does John say? Perfect. So we need to go to the beach, huh, and have a look at this statue. Ooh, honestly, guys, this is certainly quite, indeed, a difficult mystery. Hello, John.
Working and living by the sea. What a dream.
Yes, it's such a dream. Oh, well, that looks like something suspicious. Well, I guess it must be on the cliffside up here then. Oh, wow, look at that.
Somehow the text remains legible.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's see if I remember my Latin.
An inscription near the 4 pedestals translates to Vitus rests nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gaze of his brother and the autumn wind. Okay. That sounds like a clue. Hello. Aha! The statue!
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honoured the seasons. A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife? There were 4 statues here originally.
Oh.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
Fascinating. Oh, Dr. Sherlock Holmes, you'd make a great archaeologist, you know that, right? What am I looking for? Am I just looking to give him something that would make him, you know, give me information? Wow, look at that. That's not a doll. It's a statue. It's okay. It's just a statue. Look away. Avert your eyes. I think it might be Poseidon. If it's Roman, it's probably Neptune. But Poseidon, Neptune, same thing.
Take a shovel and dig.
Ooh, what have I found?
A plan for this whole operation.
Hey, it looks just like the one that we had before. Ooh, what's this? Near the city of Corinth, British archaeologist Sir George Griffiths has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate, General Ed. Titus Limonus owned a legendary twin swords of Romulus gifted by Augustus himself, first emperor of the Roman Empire, AD. In an exclusive interview, Sir George described the finds as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around prominent statues, revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statue represents the life of Titus, a female statue, presumably a mother holding a basket of fruits looking to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrs, a minor god of the west wind, Ed, and the other Eurus, god of the east wind. All these play in a circle with a statue of the two brothers. The achievements of the Yacht Club,
This might prove useful. I'll note it down.
That will be very useful. And he has a bunch of photos.
This reminds me of my father's room.
Interesting. Ah. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are statues.
Straw dolls.
Oh, no, straw dolls.
Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one.
More reading. Titus and Vetus Lemonius were legendary league legends of the early Roman Empire, starting at Mitilicia with suppressed the blood of Var. They were the key commanders during the siege of the mutiny and battle of Arctium. With the new emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords.
I see now. Two. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
And we need to find the next clue, which could be anywhere. Where is this clue? Is it the lantern? Oh, I can look over here, so maybe it's something down here. Oh, hello.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Okay, what's that got to do with things? Anything else around that I can examine? Yep, okay, that seems to be about it. Let's see what this guy says. What this guy thinks about us, eh? What do you think about us, sir? British archivists despise incompetence. Noted. He has very high standards, basically. Okay, so I think I need to... Yeah, I thought it'd be one of those sections. Okay. Okay, so this is a moment where I now need to do some reading. Okay, so... Alright, I'm just gonna get myself my own pen and paper so I can actually write down what I'm thinking here, where these statues go. So what we have here is, to the west we have the autumn, so west is that statue, autumn. A female statue upon the basket looks to the west. So she looks to the east. So east is basket of fruit or something. So George is a hidden algorithm, and all these being played in circle with statues of the two brothers Titus and Vetus. Okay, and where are Titus and Vetus? Titus wore the skin of a lion with his head helmet, so... Well, now that we know that information, we know that Titus is on the north side with his thingy, his helmet, which leaves Vetus at the south with a shield. Vetus has a shield. Okay, look at that. Look at me being smart. Let's see if I get it first time, though. Okay. Time to play as John. Yeah. Okay, so this one is autumn. Not that one. That is her, but she's facing the wrong way. Oh no, wait, north, and she's facing east. Okay, so that's correct. Then over here is the other female, which is holding a basket of fruit or a child. Let me just have a look through them all. Oh no, which way was she facing? She was facing... A female statue looks to the west. Looks to the west. Okay, so she's looking to the west, which is that way. So we want to go to the previous one. But let's just make sure that we haven't got any other things. That's not the one. It is that one. So she's facing towards the west. So then now this one is Lion Man with his lion pelt. So not that one. This one. But now, which way is he facing? If that is an issue, because I have a feeling that's going to be an issue now. Okay, so okay, so let's just see, are there any other directions? Oh no, there is directions. Well, it's not the shield. That much I do know. So the shield I can discount from this one. Wait. Wait a second. Oh no, I know this is the line guy because of what I've overheard. Okay, I need to find out which way this guy's facing. That is the important thing right now, my friends. So, the key commanders, Dinosaur is by praying to the Zephyr, prayed to Cypherus. Not much to know about the brothers except the description by Philini the other to what's going on in the town. Yes, Tyler's own legend. Looks to the west, looks to the east. Algorithms, I might have got to the west wind, and the other earth got this wind. All of these being played in a circle with a statue of the two brothers, Titus and Fish. Okay, so it's a circle, so he's facing that way, she's facing that way. And sword guy should be facing that way. But it's not that sword guy. Not that guy, it's that guy. So let's give that a go. Let's see if I've got it. I am amazing!
Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
I'm amazing. Ooh, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I did it. I did it. I got something in my butt. I did it. I did it. I got something in my butt. What have I got here? There we go. Look at that. I did that. I'm amazing. What am I looking for though? Oh, hello. Ah, a clue. We're going this way. Interesting. Let me guess, this is going to take me straight to the beach. Oh no, it's taking me to the other side of the beach. Interesting. It had me deceived. And here comes Sherlock Holmes to be the most
Here
amazing
is your
person.
discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
No, I found him. Look at all these happy people. Can I talk to you now?
Don't just stand there.
Oh,
Help.
oh, I know what I do now. I go over here and I can snoop. Really? I did all that just to snoop his desk. I mean, I'm proud that I did that, but jeebus. Alright. Tuscan trunk. The zoological bestseller Tuscan trunk provides the most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost... One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features glances of how to communicate and interact with the big mammals. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hello. He also has
Lots
this.
of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Interesting. It sounds almost... Anything else here of interest besides that one book? Nope. Okay, so it's just this one book. Dear Diary. A personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden of the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always used his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification. So that he was smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I only have a few months before you commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths. The mundanity. I must think, lest unvaluable history be buried by inconsequentials.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Interesting.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many.
And where were you this morning?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me. Will you allow me to return to my research? Or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started.
Time for some evidence pointing out.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can. What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
How unfortunate. Okay. Note to self, cut here. Okay. So let's see before I do anything else. To close. Okay, so let's see. What else should we ask this guy? Just and shrug. Well, he has a book about
With
elephants.
this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Well, that's very nice of you. Let's see. What else should I ask this guy? I don't think his research has much. That interest the dig site, registration.
I'm a busy man.
Oh, okay. What about a threat?
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
Extremely. What about this?
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay. Let's see. Vial with perfume.
I've nothing to add.
Alright, what about the
Did
plan?
this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Oh, there's probably more things I can inquire about.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so it's not that one. Alright, so what else here is useful? Author's research. Don't think it's that one. Entrance to the dig site, elephant's life.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
Yeah.
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Wow, I can ask this guy a lot of things. I don't think he'll know anything about her leaving. Chaos unfolds. I don't think her testimony. Elephant's life. Do you know anything about this?
I've nothing to add.
Okay. Anything with ruins?
I'm a busy man.
Research.
I'm a busy man.
Animal suspect?
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Well, I can ask you a lot of things. Do you have the book?
I'm a busy man.
What about the yak?
I'm a busy man.
Interested,
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Okay, I have got a lot of information from this guy. Honestly, I don't think it was this guy. I think he's just a nerd. Let's have a look at this. Trying times. Both Arthur and Paul own darts. Partnership ended. Theodore threatened Paul. It was mating season. Which is why I think whoever gave him that perfume is the real killer. I don't think he was attacked. I mean, the elephant could have been shot with a dart, which could have triggered a fear, but I am more certain it's that perfume. But we wasn't mentioned any smell on the body, so... Interesting. I mean, it's also in a female's perfume thingy, so... Could it be the daughter who was the one to kill? Indeed. Such cases. Oh no. My mic gone down. I sure hope that's not made this very quiet. But anyway, people, I think that will have to do for this time. What do you think? Who do you think did it? Do you think it's the daughter? Do you think the elephant just went wild? Maybe it's this guy behind me. Or maybe it's our yet to be found Paul. Such things are curious. So, until the next episode, goodbye. Love you all. Leave a like, give a sub, and please come back next time to find what happens.